frequent snacking always leads to weight gain. That's false. Joe coming at you, RX Healthy Habits, and in this quick video, I want to talk about the guilt-free aspect of grazing or snacking. It can be healthy if you do it right, and I'm going to go through and talk about that. And I think a lot of people sometimes misunderstand that it actually helps boost your metabolism if you eat between meals the right way. We're going to go through that. And I want to talk further about some truths, and then we're going to talk about some myths, and I'm going to have to use my notes because I want to get it right. It's one of the things that if you choose the right snacks and you mindfully eat snacks, it's really going to have a big impact on your weight loss and weight control. Late night snacking is always bad. No, the total amount of calories you consume late night can be bad. You're having celery or pickles or something really low cal, like a little bit of popcorn in a bowl, measured out, right? That's not going to affect your weight, all right? That's a low calorie snack. You can eat that anytime, but before bed, no. Low fat snacks are always healthier. That's a myth. Sometimes you're going to have way too many sugar and carbs. So it might be low fat, but that's not necessarily the thing that's going to make the difference. So what are some benefits of snacking? Real quick, we talked about it. It boosts your metabolism. Takes a little bit more calories to burn, right? But it boosts if you eat small, frequent meals. Now, there's a weight loss program that I did years ago that you ate 6 times a day, small meals. So it controls hunger. Snacking will control hunger. If you get famished and you go to sit down, you're going to consume a whole bunch more. It supports nutrient intake, especially if you snack on healthy snacks. It's going to help with your micros, right? So here's some really metabolism boosting snacks. These are big. Fish and shellfish are high in omega-3s, but they're also high in protein. Great choices for snacking. Canned tuna with crackers, great, right? I like canned tuna, sometimes a little bit of toast. Leg yolks, beans, right? High in protein and fiber, and they fill you up. So they're so good. Chili peppers, believe it or not, capsaicin or hot things can really increase calorie burn. And hot foods sometimes are also what they call thermogenic, but they help rev up your metabolism, so it's good. Berries, low in calories. Now there's some carbs there, but they're slow carbs, high in fiber, and they reduce appetite. So I like taking a little bit of berries with a dab of yogurt, and tell you what, fantastic. Almonds, I love them. My challenge is to make sure I don't eat too many of them. But almonds are a great source of protein. They really curb hunger, all right? Try to keep 15 or less when you go for a snack, because that's about 100 calories. Here's a big one. This is a big key point. Snacking strategies for success. This is big. You have to make sure you keep your portion controls down so you don't consume more than 200 calories. Add up the math real quick. If you have 600 calories per meal, and you add a few snacks in there, that's 1,800 plus, let's say, 400 more. Now you're up to 2,400. You're almost at your limit for the day. All right, because most Americans, 2,200 to 2,500 calories. That's if you do no exercise, just if you're doing some errands and walking around. So 2,200 to 2,500 means only a couple snacks at 200, maybe 3, no more than that, right? You got to keep the calorie count down. So 1 to 2 snacks per day probably is enough. 3 maybe, but try to limit it that way. Always try to get a combination of healthy fats, proteins, and carbs, because I tell you what, if you just do carbs or just do protein, you're not going to get the same effect. It's really good to mix it up a little bit. Pay attention to how fast you consume your snack. Try to savor it. Try to make it go longer. And taste, texture, really enjoy it. You don't want to be grabbing the bag and say, okay, that bowl was good. I'm just going to put the bag down beside me. Big mistake right there. Here's some secret snacks, I guess, if you want to call them that. I'm just going to throw out to you. Greek yogurt parfait with berries and fiber. You can put in some chia seeds for omega-3. Here's a good one. I think this is brilliant. Apple slices with peanut butter. There you're getting your fiber from the apple, and you're getting your fats from the peanut butter and protein. And it's going to be more of a savory craving instead of a sweet craving. Really good. Trail mix has got all kinds of things there. Just be careful. The nuts are good. Be careful. It has dark chocolate, which is good. That helps with some of the cravings. But be careful on how much you consume on that. Make sure you really look at that. And then the last thing is hydration and metabolism. If you're going to really do snacking, it's really smart to make sure you incorporate a lot of beverage, a lot of fluid to help really, suppress your hunger also. So that's very important. Here's another important point. Just keep smart snacks in your pantry. Don't keep all the bad stuff in there. You might have some of that once in a while, but you really want to make sure you keep that. The final thing is you have to realize, what are you snacking for? And I'm going to close with this. Are you snacking for weight loss? Are you snacking for muscle gain? Are you snacking for energy boost? Sometimes I'm going to go out on my bike and do 15 miles, which is only an hour. I may have to have a different type of snack before I get on the bike. Okay, makes sense? So hope that information helps. As always, come to our blog, RxHealthyHabits.com, on our website, and we have a whole bunch of videos in there. So until next video, stay strong, stay healthy, and find a way to get some really healthy snacking in. God bless.